Hello, 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 and welcome to this evening's Grand Prix. You join myself, Lemony Tang, Craigie, and crew steamers in the commentary booth this evening. This is the PLR Tier 1 Round 3 from Singapore, Marina Bay. How are you doing, Craig? How are you getting on, crew? Hope you are keeping well. Hope you have had a good weekend.
Yeah, I was keeping busy. You know how it goes. Drink, more drink, and I'll be at a side of drink.
Drink a more drink. I like your style altogether. So,
Mine's not been too dissimilar, to be honest with you.
be rude not to, guys. It was a nice weekend, actually, it has to be said.
I had to make it most of
I
it.
was in it. I was in the sunshine yesterday working.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, not really.
Bit of gardening, was it?
No, I was in work.
Oh, okay.
I work on the railway, remember you?
Because the end of lockdown for us, so the restaurants have all reopened, so it's been busy times for reopening.
Fantastic news, guys. As you say yourselves there, hopefully the world is getting back to some sort of normality these days. So, this evening's Grand Prix, lads, should be a very interesting one. Some people...
Oh, yes.
Yes, it will. Hopefully the drivers can get in contact with the YouTube there just to let us know if there's any weather reports there for this evening from pit lane. But a few drivers are coming out on, so we'll have come out onto track, so we'll have a look on board at them for the moment, guys. So, yeah, interesting Grand Prix ahead.
Sorry, I've just been catching me ref. I've just been running around like a blue ass fly, that's all.
No.
Yes. This is one of my favourite tracks, I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love this place.
So our
Definitely.
first car on the track is Toad.
Yeah, we have told here behind there. The French ones will be looking out for him tonight, licking their lips, hopefully. But yeah,
Instead of licking his legs.
yeah. Crew, you kind of mentioned it there earlier on. This is one of your favourite tracks. For myself, and I'm sure Craig, you're the same. Is also the fortune favours the Brave around here. Although it is a fine margin between Brave and putting it into that wall.
Yeah, there's a fine margin between phony tough and crazy brave here. Very fine margin.
As we look at Toad, just kissing the wall at the moment, flirting right now with that front
It's
left.
like the frog prince that barrier.
Kissing the frog.
Tell us now, but
And a wee bit of catering terms, does it have any who's had frog's legs?
I have.
yes, I have too. They're actually quite delicious, I must say. Kind of like chicken, but a bit of
Fishy-
a tang to them. Bit of a zing.
Fishy chicken.
If anyone wants a tang, it's Lemony Tang, innit? The man who knows about a good tang.
It was a nice garlic and herb.
I was gonna say I like it with garlic. I like anything with garlic. I like chocolate with garlic, me.
Wee bit of fresh wild garlic, butter, some Pernod, boom. Pernod, yes, bit of aniseed, give it a bit of kick.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of aniseed.
Tell you, if you were to mispronounce that one, you'd be saying anus seed. So it's good that you don't.
What? If you mispronounce Pernod?
No.
I get you now.
It's like removing the S from the Speedos.
What, Speedo?
No, remove the S.
That's what I did, remove the S. Oh, bloody hell, Craig. Come on, mate. Oh, dear.
I've been working all day. Give it a break.
So have I. I just finished rugby training. I'm knackered.
Well, I'm not gonna brag myself, lads, but it's been a hard day for myself also. Chilling.
Done, Jack. Yeah.
I know. So we have a look here with Toad on his first flying lap at the moment. These guys will be struggling. They will be able to get 2 runs in, guys, in this quali 1 session, but apart from that, with a couple of invalids, as we see Toad has just there, a couple of invalids will definitely put you on the back foot here for a show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Toad.
Oh, Toad's invalidated, ribbit.
Yeah.
Oliver's behind him, so I'm on with him just now.
Jump on board Oliver here, going through this quite tight and twisty section here, full of almost 90-degree left, rights. but he navigates that nicely.
Setting the car up for that section is really the key to get a good time.
Ooh. And his wing goes bye-bye, I think, as well.
Yeah. No, it's still there. So
His end plate isn't.
Oh, and who's? Oliver's?
I'm sorry, I'm still on Toad, sorry, I do
Oh,
apologise.
alright, yeah, no, we're on with Toad, but I'm looking at it's Pyro now at the moment in the Red Bull coming across the bridge down into this tight left-hand hairpin. Not really an overtaking manoeuvre, but Massa made it work back in the day in 2012. Don't forget on Bruno Senna in the Ferrari. So
I don't know about you boys, but I'm expecting fireworks from Pyro.
I
Oh,
like
come
his,
on, boys. Bloody hell.
Oh my word, almighty, Crew's here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
Bloody hell.
Definitely a few sparklers out of the back of him anyway, coming across the...
Like a bloody birthday cake.
no one can raise a candle to you, son.
No way.
P2.
34-3. So these lap times are tumbling quite nicely here with Passassin already out to setting at 33.7 there. He should be happy enough with that one. But we have a look back. We'll have a jump on board of Optic. No, he won't. He's lost his front wing. Switchback looks like he's coming through this tight, twisty section, as you say, lads. Under this grandstand is left-right chicane. Looking like the Renault's keeping out of the way nicely there. Fair play to Optic, it has to be said. Without his teammate this evening, people might notice for one thing. Oh, Validate on the last corner. Not good by Switchback. He will invalidate the next lap too.
Right, his
teammate's coming through, the driver.
The driver.
Or 28 through the last corner shows his teammate how to do it there. Into 7th on a 136. Oh, so these few guys getting the feelers in at the moment, and a few guys up the front there setting in some fast lap times. So everyone seems to be.
Optic's just gone into the pits with no wing.
Yeah, he lost that early on in the lap.
Yeah, I think he must have lost on one of the curbs somewhere along the line. But most of the people now are either finished their first laps in the pits or on their way back, as we look at Switchback nearly binning it into the wall there as well. So we'll stick on board a Switchback here, coming down into the old Singapore sling. It is now just a left-hander. They changed it for the 2013 race. So cross that bridge again.
That Singapore sling was a ridiculous corner to be.
Yeah, it was.
Far
I mean, I'd sooner negotiate 36 of them cocktails rather than for that corner 36 times.
Exactly. Jeez.
I do like a good Singapore sling.
I liked it. I liked it. I think it was so unsettling for the cars and the drivers. Like, it's just one of them, as you guys probably cringe, and I do too. But that's probably why I like it. It's just like, you know, you see Kobayashi flying through the wall, flying into the wall that year. You know, gave us some opportunities, but I think
I'm hearing that it's light rain for the race.
Ooh. There's going to be a few wings going in this race then.
So Switchback has started his lap now.
No, he's just invalidated again. He just invalidated lap 2.
No, he's coming.
He's on now.
Yeah, onto the straight there. What year was that, lads? When Webber and Hamilton coming to blows down into this corner here.
Oh God, I don't know. 2011 maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. Anyway. Nonetheless, I have done my homework, but I missed that one out, so I won't be getting full marks this evening, boys.
Was it 2018 that Ocon and Perez went head onto that corner, the first corner, turn 2?
I think it was actually, yeah.
Yeah,
they were teammates, weren't they?
Aye, then Vettel was driving reverse to turn 3.
Yes.
Actually, lads, the Lemony Tang track backs are here with this one. That was actually 2017 crew with Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen crashing on the start, coming to the lead into turn 1, and Vettel ultimately suffering some oil damage onto the rear wheels there coming out into turn 3, as you say, Crew.
Oh, switchback invalidates again.
Around. He went.
He's doing it in the last few corners as well.
He's just trying to get that extra speed going, cutting the corner, but it's just...
Being a bit too greedy, the lad is.
Yeah.
Big Bambino. Jumping on board a Big Bambino. No time set now, so he is feeling the pressure with 7.5 minutes left. He's coming across the bridge now. He's pushing it. He is on them mediums. He's looking tasty, lads, it has to be said. Down this straight now. Into this right-hander. Nicely negotiated. He can run it nice and wide there on the exit. Careful of that white line, though. Through this section. I don't know what you want to call it. It reminds me of Russia. Ugh. Formula 1 cars are not elegant going through 90-degree corners unless they're at 150 mile an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
And upside down.
Flashbacks to Felipe Massa's Hockenheim star crash at Cayman into the
How did Bambino not invalidate that there? That was almost exactly the same as switchback, cutting that corner right over it, all four wheels, and no invalidation.
I have figured it out, Craig. Right? The length of the car, right? So you can, if that corner is tight enough, you can cut that just about the length of the car as long as one of your tyres is in.
Stays on the track, yeah.
Yeah, so you can have like technically 4 tyres off the track looking down the road at it. But realistically speaking, you're actually still on part of that track with one of your tyres. I think that's how they get away with it in that chicane.
Yeah.
What chicane is it? The hoop chicane. Anyway, I can't remember. I'll think it's back on track.
There's a lot of quick lads invalidating it. I mean, Switchback's invalidated a few times. Ken's just invalidated. Toad's invalidated. Oh, Toad's binned it. Toad's out.
Oh, wow. No way for Toad. He has gone. He's out of it altogether. There he is on the inside. Front left gone.
That's in a pretty innocuous area as well.
On the throttle though, trying to swing it back around to open up the next right-hander maybe. But
well, all everyone's got to do now is set a time and they're through.
That's Toad feeling the pressure though, guys, as well, invalidating all them lap times beforehand.
You just save your tyres and just put the wets on and just trip around now.
You might need to have
a
race.
bad shout, you know.
Yeah, that's
not a bad shout.
You could just roll around.
Bambino's got it right there because he's used his mediums. I mean, you're going to start the race, it's in light rain, then you're not going to be using the Q2 tyres, are you, sir?
No.
So lads, with 5 minutes left on the clock, this is pretty much just a slam dunk now, waiting to cross the T's and dot the I's realistically here.
And the lowest case J's.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, yeah, as well. So Timba, all he has to do now is set at that time, Optic as well. But we're really setting ourselves up, lads, for a really flat out Q2 session here, I think. The guys will be really feeling the pressure this time in about 20 minutes.
I think I just seen Shane Kravitz standing at the edge of the bridge having an ice cream in his shorts again.
That's
Shane. Oh, is that a pint of Guinness?
Shane Kravitz always keeping an ear out, keeping an eye out.
How it might have been his legs that you saw, Craig, not an ice cream. They're the same colour, all milky.
Oh, fair enough. It could be the Guinness in his hand then. You're taking me Guinness for last Thursday. Is that the ones on the cards?
Oh yeah.
Jump on board Optic on his out lap just to have a look at him in the background. So lads, do we reckon the Haas team is going to be sold to Mazepan Senior and then Rich Energy are going to be back in Formula 1?
Probably.
Rich Energy's already back in. They're sponsoring somebody else this year.
I don't know. I just want to see your man back in, your man Story. I think imagine him in a press conference with the likes of Christian Horner and Total Wolff there.
No. No.
Even in the same room, man. It's just like, who is this guy?
I don't think so. I think Haas is going to be around for a wee while. I think, but they're pinning all their hopes on next year's car. I think.
I really hope so, because I think Formula 1 needs Haas to succeed. Otherwise, you're going to be scaring away a lot more people. Because is Haas going to be one of them teams like the Virgin, like Lotus and Caterham and HRT as well, where it's just fallen to the wayside. We've seen it with more stronger teams, that has to be said, with the likes of Force India back in the day.
Well, Haas was Lotus, wasn't it?
No.
It was.
No,
Renault, isn't it?
no, Haas came
No,
in.
Renault's Renault.
No, Haas came in.
Alpine's Renault.
Yeah, but there used to be Lotus before that.
That's what I mean. No, Haas. It was Lotus because Kimi drove for him.
No,
Grosjean.
no,
I'm pretty sure Haas bought out Lotus.
No, they bought Caterham, didn't they?
No, the Caterham stuff all went up for auction. I think Haas came in new, but they were doing a technical partnership with Ferrari and they were buying parts off them. And they started up pretty much with like a technical delegate with Ferrari, basically buying parts off them.
I think they still are at the moment, to be honest.
Yeah, they are. They're allowed under the rules to buy some stuff.
Haas replaced Marussia.
They replaced them though. They got their super license, not their cars though and all, didn't they? Not
Yeah.
like their assets.
Yeah, Haas bought Marussia's headquarters.
Right.
So Haas is basically what Marussia was.
Oh,
But that's Virgin. Marussia was Virgin as well.
Yeah, it was Virgin and went to Marussia and then they were effective. I think they were Minardi years ago, weren't they? Haas Lola team.
no, Minardi was AlphaTauri.
Yeah. As soon as I said it, I realised that.
Jordan used to be Aston Martin. I mean, Aston Martin used to be Jordan. It's mad, isn't it? Though, like when, all right, so you got Benetton, who they're Brackley.
Benetton went to Renault, then Renault went to, like you say,
Lotus.
Lotus. You're quite right, actually, Craig. And it went back from Lotus to Renault, didn't it?
Yeah. And then it's gone to Alpine. Do you remember Petrov race for Renault?
Yeah, I do.
Petrov, I just remember him binning it in the rain in Spa, and I remember thinking to myself, all he needs to do is not bin it, and it cuts to him in the wall. I was like, oh my god. And
I think the commentator said exactly the same thing though in that race. He said Petrov's in the points and he's out the race.
Oh man, this is too funny. Too funny. What happened over? He's not doing too bad though in the ELMS, is it, or the World Endurance Championship, or the European Championship?
You see, all the guys, even Grosjean's actually picked his feet out of his backside and done quite well in IndyCar. He's a top rookie car. He's a top rookie.
He had a good first race, but he banged the wall and wrecked his. He hit the wall twice. He hit the wall twice. Once with his right rear. Yeah, once with his right rear and then once with his left rear. And I started laughing when he hit the left rear because it's like, ah, good man, Grosjean, I'm knocking it back into line. And he radioed in and was like, I can't continue, so I think he retired.
Max is spin. Max is spin.
Ericsson had a good race actually in the IndyCar.
Yeah.
He was doing he was pretty solid up there as well. He was doing well.
Am
Jimmy
I right
Johnson
by
had a mare.
Did Will Power not due to drive in Formula 1 for a season?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was in Toro Rosso.
Did he?
Oh, hang on, Will Power. No, hang on. No. I think of Scott Speed.
Yeah, Scott Speed did, yeah. You had Sebastian Bourdais in there as well, actually.
I remember him, yeah. He's done, didn't he do FE thingy?
That's very, that's John Alex Verne.
Yeah, that's John Alex Verne.
John Alex Verne. Bourdais done that as well, you know.
They were Toro Rosso drivers.
Yeah.
Buemi.
Buemi as well, yeah. He was a champion for each won the championship twice, I think.
Yeah.
Was he in a Jaguar once, Buemi?
He was in the eSports. I think he was in Mercedes.
No, I mean in F1. Was he not in Jaguar once?
No,
years
he's
ago.
Rosso.
Toro Rosso.
He might have done Toro Rosso after Jag.
Yeah.
Because it was Irvine and Herbert.
Yeah, and then you had Pizzonia in the Jag as well.
Pizzonia. Buemi might have done it for a bit.
Hilda is that guy.
Yeah.
I know, when he wasn't. Remember Ralph Furman was in the Jordan as well.
Oh god, yeah, he was dreadful, wasn't he, bless him.
Some smacking hungry though, in fairness. He was like, oh god.
Well, yeah.
Lost his rear wheel up where Massa had his, unreal. Both. I was like, holy Christ. That's it. It's all nice and done now when everyone has a nice smack. They walk away from it. This quali 1 is over. Toad is the one that knocked out through this one, ladies and gentlemen. Losing the rear on the exit of turn, was it turn 3? Turn 3, yeah, it's turn 3. And hit the wall on the inside. So unfortunate for himself. He'll be trying to get a good race this evening. But the rest have made it through the Q2. We will be bringing you that shortly. Hydrating stuff, lads, this evening.
Oh, absolutely. Get a drink. Oh, that's Q1.
That is Q1, and everyone's free except for Toad. Ribbit. And the players. The players has just joined us. But he said he was joining late, he had a few issues, so he's missed out on Q1, but he's managed to get into the session just in time to race.
He'll
So
be
that's
in
okay.
P17.
He'll be also, yes, he'll be in P17. Unknown what his car's going to be because you just get given it, but just for the benefit of everyone else, he should be in a Renault. If he's not in a Renault, he'll be treated as if he is in it, so, because of the circumstances. So, just so everyone's clear, there's no confusions.
Except he won't be.
Pyro Fireworks P2 is his debut for PLR today. And Lil Carla in P11 reserving in the Ferrari. I believe that's his Formula 1 debut. He did some F2 the other night. Where Gav and Shane decided to giggle for half an hour for no real
man,
reason.
that F2 race was just too good, man. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. It was class. So I do encourage everyone to check it out there, listening and watching on YouTube.
I'll bet you, but the stream starts on lap 5. What happened?
I don't know, man. Do you know what? It was so exciting. I just got so overwhelmed I didn't know what to do, and I just had to start laughing. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. Like, that was it. The players has left the session. But yeah, man, we just, and then, you know, when you start laughing, you can't stop. It was good, though. Great racing from the guys. Great showing from people that are in many tiers. Kevo, has to be said, man. Unbelievable racing. Yellow flag sector 1. Unbelievable racing there in the F2.
Is that Optic?
Optic's out.
Retired. But it looks like he's done it in the pits for some reason. What? I don't know why he's done that.
So that's why we had the yellow flag. That's a shame. Unfortunate for Optic, the comeback kid, trying to get himself out of the doldrums of bad luck at the moment, guys.
Timber's leading the pack on this one.
Optic just needs to come down to tier 2. Come down to L11 Tang here, you know. Fall down, I'll launch it down. It'll be grand. You don't want that now. So anyway, Canet is on his outlap. He is not the first car on track anymore.
Timber is.
We will jump on board. On his mediums, guys. Not really. He's gambling that this might be a dry start to the race with them mediums.
There will be some moisture to begin with. Giggity.
Moist.
Gentlemen, please, I'm trying to take a drink. I'm trying to hydrate here. All I hear is giggity.
and moist.
Yes. What is this?
Some of the comments from the boys on the stream. TURD is an acronym for Took Out Again, Damn It. Ribbit.
Took himself out though, didn't he?
Well, yeah, I think so. And Equaz, 33.
33.
33 and 3/4.
3 trees in a forest. I tell you, there's going to be sticks.
33 and 3 turds.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. 3 turds.
Also known as 34. I can't do that.
What was that? Sounded like an elephant just
No, I sounded like a dog. I was like, fucking hell. Oh, excuse my mouth, I forgot I'm on stream. Hello, sorry.
It's not right. It's not P on the PC one anyway, is it?
No, after the watershed, it's alright, it's fine.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Uh-oh.
So switch back, about to start his lap. How did I end up on board of him? I don't know, but we're having a look at him.
Timber well water. Ooh. He's in
the
yeah, Timber with yeah, don't worry about it. Put the softs on lap.
Yeah.
Looking at Itchy here, guys. Oh no, it's Pro. It's Pro is launching it through the chicane, coming through the last 2 corners now. It's Pyro. Jesus.
Explosion! Fireworks there for Pyro!
35. Oh,
lap on the mediums, that.
It's almost as bad as Olive Square. But anyway, Oliver. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Wow.
Isn't there a bike rider at Olive Square or something? No?
No.
No? I don't know. I have no idea, but anyway, I know it's Oliver nowadays. I got enough stick off Shane Kravitz and
everyone. Off everyone, yeah.
Oh man. It's like David Coulthard, you know. Vettel.
It's Coulthard and Vettel.
Vettel.
Switch back to validate again. He's not loving this track whatsoever.
Sure. Craigie.
Yo.
Jackson is on the medium tires.
Jackson?
Medium tires.
Medium tires. Pull the rest out.
I got the powder this year with medium tires.
Medium tires.
Medium tires.
Medium cheers. That's such an exaggeration.
You sound like you're on ketamine. He said medium cheers.
Medium cheers.
What the hell?
It's Paul the Resta.
He's only for just down the road from me, and he said, I don't talk like that.
Well, I won't go that far, Craig. I won't go that far.
The rest is a cool fella, man, now, in fairness. But here, where's Dario Franchitti? Is he from? He's from your part of the woods as well, is he?
He's from Bathgate, yeah.
That's savage, man.
Both of them, him and the rest are for Bathgate.
Yeah. That's class, like. All them wee nippers racing around. Was it Knock Hill? Racing around Knock Hill?
And Coulthard's for Talwini. Just outside Dumfries. He's got a wee museum down there. With his Red Bull car sitting in it.
Oh, that's class. His white one?
Yeah.
Action man.
Is it in bits or did they rebuild it for him?
No, it's still sitting there.
That's class. No, that's really cool. Like, where's Stuart from? He's around with you guys, isn't he? Or, well, he's Scottish. Here I am.
What do you mean, like the same country?
Yeah, he's around. He's only around the corner, sure.
Yeah.
Telling you, the Scots have great pedigree, in fairness to us.
In lots of sport, in fairness.
You got Big Monty for golf.
Yeah.
Monty. He done the full Monty.
Plenty of very good footballers as well. Kenny for one, King Kenny.
Big King Kenny. Can't expect the rest, like, but aye.
Well, no, Kenny, McCoist.
Aye, McCoist was good in Scotland. He wasn't great for, like.
No.
What are you talking about now?
Football. Football.
Soccer.
Football.
Soccer. You watching the soccer game this weekend? I can't wait for the Premier League and the new one that's starting soon. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. The Super League Premier. Oh my God.
The Super Duper Pooper Scooper League. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, shut up. You know, all that crap.
Can't wait for Liverpool United and Manchester Pool to have battle.
Oh, God. League One and the Championship's where it's at, mate. Hull City just got promoted from League One. There we go.
Go on, Hull.
Back in the Championship. Up the Hull, up the Tigers. Me and Sam Brooks are happy with that one.
Just saying, just Coconuts has got his balls in his hand and he's hitting the track for his outlet.
Holy moly.
By the way, boys and girls, anyone who's interested, there's a qualifying 2 session going on here while we're talking absolute crap.
There isn't need for him.
Coconuts is on the track.
So it's looking like the Optic is out and the driver is out. So there's only going to be 3 people knocked out in this round, guys, and Oliver's looking under pressure, and so is Linkala. What?
Wait a minute. What was that? Was that 3 people?
Ligala. Jesus.
3 people.
Is that 3 people?
Is that people made out of trees?
I was just gonna say, like that sounds like an interesting.
The stick men, aren't they? That's what it is. Three people, stickmen. Yeah.
No idea the haunting nightmares that I have of stickmen.
The Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
All I hear late at night.
The Muffin Man!
Snapping.
The Muffin Man! The Muffin Man!
The Muffin Man!
Not the gumdrop buttons! Not the gumdrop buttons!
Ligala is still intent. What's he doing on a set of mediums? I have no idea. He's lost some front wing, though, in fairness, so he just needs to get in, get them softs on. He has enough time. But it's not looking good for himself.
Switch back is P9 on the mediums.
Let me have a look here at the details. So, the best times here. Most of the people are trying to sneak through on a set of mediums, but Big Bambino, Mac and Ken. Ken. Yeah, that's it, are on softs. So, they should be safe and sound with them, it has to be said. But Oliver needs to put the pressure on now, and so does just Coconuts. It's interesting to see him down so far down at the moment, guys.
This is his first lap.
It's his first run, that's why. He's waited and waited and waited.
He's feeling a bit nutty.
Coconuts. He's
purple first sector.
I think that's because he hasn't set a lap.
This is true. Codemaster special.
Yep.
Yeah, it's relative to the person top left on your screen. So it's purple versus Licala.
I was playing a set of Corsa competition on it really quickly, and when I paused the game and loaded into my race, my wheel absolutely gicked itself and wouldn't turn anymore. So I had to reset my wheel. Absolutely ridiculous.
You're alright doing drag races. P5, the Coconuts.
Nice one, Coconut. So
is that the start of people going out on softs?
I think it is.
Jackson's coming out on softs.
Mon Oliver at the moment.
Switchbacks on mediums. He's got time if he comes in now for softs. Nicala's just coming in the pits. Oliver's out, as you say. I think Passassin and Pyro are okay, but Bambino thinks he's okay because he's on the softs as well. But
through the last corner, Oliver goes now to start his last flying lap. Well, one of his last flying laps anyway. He's set himself up nicely, coming through the third corner. Nicely done on the exit there as well, swinging it across to open up this right-hander, straight line it as much as he can to get the power down of the DRS Open. Lovely jubbly underneath the bridges here in Singapore. In the night race, absolutely fantastic to see these cars glowing underneath the spotlights here, the floodlights in Marina Bay. Coming into this twisty section now, it's just important. It's all about the traction here, keeping the nose going into the corner as much as possible. Down into this old Singapore sling, this very fast left-hander which leads into a heavy braking right, coming back onto the track now. Under the bridge he goes. Very tight and twisty section. It's very easy to lock up into that hairpin, but navigated nicely there onto the back straight. DRS again for Oliver. It's not. It's looking tasty. It's not looking too bad at all.
It's purple second.
This is what I mean. You're right with that
purple,
one.
That's going to be purple versus timber, I think. So it's looking pretty good for.
He's doing well nonetheless. Coming into this Mickey Mouse now, left, right, 90 degrees. The cars just don't look as elegant as you'd like. But anyway, getting a bit more speed, relying on some more downforce through these corners now, leaving a lot on the exit there, has to be said, but lining up the last corner, important not to invalidate here. He goes across the line into 7th, lads. Happy, he'd be happy enough with that one, but under pressure because the others are out there now as well.
Yeah, Jackson's on the softies, 3/10 up in the first sector.
We're on him now, we're looking at him now in this black Mercedes. Absolutely, it does look nice, I have to admit, this black Mercedes. Keeping it there for the diversity and all as well. Has to be done, nicely done.
Looks good at night, doesn't it?
Is that because you're driving that car, Gav, is it?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm in the
Williams.
Williams.
He's in the Williams now. He's in the Williams now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Williams driver. George Russell would want to watch out. Otherwise, he will be in Renault Clio Cup next year with me in the...
Jackson's 8/10 off Jackson. He's looking at a 34 here. These soft tyres.
But it's pretty good with that manoeuvre at Emily. Sturdy could get his job in a bit of touring cars in the 90s.
Not like a bit of BTCC from the late 90s, is he?
Oh, man, so...
Lads, I have to say, Switchback and Timber are in the pit lane. Sorry to cut in front of you there. So it's only like Kia. Don't know what that name is. And Quasar are going to be under pressure here. Jackson in the pole position. Lovely, jubbly. Where are we at here? So I think Quasar's already further up the lap here. So can he improve in his 36.0 to go ahead of Itchy? Itchy is also on a lap out there as well. Yes, he is. So we'll keep an eye on these 3 cars: Itchy, Quasar, and Gala. Jesus Christ, on a bike. I'll write that on my forehead or something now later. Quasar 810 trying to navigate these curves, trying to cut off them hundreds of thousands of seconds if he can. It literally is only 500s between himself and Itchy at the moment as well. So coming through,
it's literally Quasar, Itchy, and then Lee Carler on the road in that order.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's going to be lining up nicely. Itchy across the line into 7th. Great improvement from himself. Oliver's in the pit lane, so he could be caught out here, lads. Itchy.
He could be.
On his 36.0.
35.3, P9. It's enough though for Itchy, he's through.
So, the next one.
Collar across the line.
P6.
So that is it. Oliver gets caught out there. He was looking so well, lads, and unfortunately gets caught out with Switchback and Timber. Savage though, lads. What?
It's not so bad that for Oliver and Switchback, because track position is one of the key things here, as we know, of all street circuits. So starting P11, P12, pick your tyres, brand new ones, brand spankers. You can make up some places on the track in the first stint, so it's not the end of the world. I won't be too disheartened by that.
No way, not too bad now, not too bad at all. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few minutes and let's just take it for a bit.
Whoa.
Splash and Dash get an old pit stop going, you know.
You know. D.
Look at some of the comments on YouTube, shall we? Shane, it's not a full wet race. That's true. It's a light rain start and then it's going to dry out, so it could catch you out. I think Passassa's done right and Pyro's done right to go on the mediums there, just in case, but it's very close.
Yeah.
Ooh. Couple of fantastic laps by the medium boys.
Yeah, it's fucking sitting here yawning, both of us, man.
Oh, yeah. No. It's not dull, I promise you. Just knackered. He's been back at work, I've been at training.
Well, I had a meltdown today. If any day you wanted stuff to break, today the first day was back. It's not the stuff. Not the day for that.
Well, yeah, absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick our poll while Gav isn't here, and then everyone he picks, we say no, you can't have that one. Someone's picked it.
I'm going to say Pyro just for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we always go without Assassin, don't we, to be fair? So I'm going to go for Ken.
Big Canetti.
My mate Ken.
Ken.
Then we'll ask Gav.
Jackson's going to be the first guy to hit the pack, I think.
And every time Gav picks someone, we'll go, oh no, someone's picked that.
Yep, that's fine. Here's my third pick.
I just had a mouthful of pop then when you said that. Oh dear.
That Red Bull's going to take the lead. Oh,
yeah, it's Itchy. Itchy's due a good result here, bless him. He's had a bit of crap luck recently, and I know he lost it at Ascari and Monza last week, but this is one of his better tracks, I think.
I know how he feels being on one and just think you're up there and they just bang.
Yeah. Are you alluding to Brazil by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a boring race for me as well.
Oh, it wasn't boring when I got shoved off, but no comment. Stop.
You already have!
Yeah.
Oh, dearie me.
Me.
It's a fair point from Shane. We've got 8 different nationalities represented here in the top 10.
No. It's Shane Kravitz on the board again.
Looks like it, yeah. Looks like it. I do believe you have, obviously, with the 3 British lads.
Matt Damon.
Ken, French. Equator flying the Vietnamese flag. Nikala, I believe, is from Finland.
Yes, he is.
Bambino, I'm not sure where Bambino's from, I can't remember. Is he Canadian, I think, Bambino?
I think he is, yeah.
I think he is Canadian, because Passassin's American, isn't he? Calimac's Italian, Buongiorno boys. Coconuts is from... Oh, I forget where Coconuts is from. Holland.
He's Dutch.
He's from Holland. He's Dutch. He is.
Well, that's actually just invalidated.
Yeah. So it's going to be Georgie Jackson.
Jackson.
I'm sorry, George Jackson.
In for real.
Never meant to invalidate. Lose my lap time once again for race. I'm sorry, George Jackson.
Lost my front wing.
I was meant to take the other guy, but I took myself out instead. Ah! Messed it up. Ruined it. Nearly.
I got it.
Looking like a nice little banker lap for Georgie G, though. Georgie J, sorry.
You get one in, you never know.
Giggity.
Especially with street tracks, anything can happen if you're pushing too hard.
True. Just a little bit too much rotation can send you off the boil here and just kiss a barrier and what have you, but bumps that barrier. Ooh, flirts with the barrier there. 34.115 from Joey Jackson.
That was almost identical to his Q2 time.
I believe it was, yeah. So we have coming over the line next.
Mr. Pyro coming out and starting his lap. Sorry, starting his lap.
We have Lee Carla finishing his lap first. Into the last few corners. Flying Finn. 1:35.7. That's just the bank that is to get him going. Fireworks from Pyro would be lovely here.
You feel like you could take that kind of corner a wee bit tighter to get a better
exit. Yeah. And that one there, I like to hug that a lot more so you think you're going to hit that barrier.
Yeah, that's the thing, that is the point that you're going to hit the barrier. Oh, but I said 133.4.
Wow.
That's a statement.
Yeah.
Hello!
Who are you picking for Pearl?
G. Jackson.
Can't have him, we've got him.
I heard you plotting.
I don't care. Pick again. I don't care.
You got the third choice.
I just have to say, lads, I'm on board with it's Pyro, and he's very technique through these corners here. Oh yes, I am good.
Careful now. Oh!
Bang, bang.
He's hit
Did exactly what we just alluded to then, Craig.
Uh-huh.
Bit of extra rotation, just sent him into the barrier. Was unlucky that. Equazor's following up though, same section.
Equazor the winner as well, actually, at one stage here, so it has to be said.
Yes.
He has a strong run at this place. He's looking for a good qualifying. He's in 5th at the moment, but he's probably just winding himself up on that 37-0, invalidating. So, yeah, he's going to be coming back to the pit lane.
Yeah, his fuel light was on anyway.
And Bambino's on it, isn't it?
Cali Mac's just starting a lap. Let's have a look at Cali Mac.
Go on, Cali.
P2 in Monza, if I'm not mistaken, home Grand Prix. Last week. I think. Anyone? Help?
We'll be back with you after these short technical difficulties. I don't know. It's terrible. I commentate on this stuff every week. It's awful. Anyway, so Kalibak through his left-hander. He's definitely a podium contender, it has to be said. Through the left-hander now. Look, all the chats are blaring up here. Here we go. We'll have a look at this stick we getting here.
Yeah, we did have Cali Mac in P2 last week.
Nice one, lads. So Cali Mac trying to improve. Well, he hasn't even set a lap time, so he's trying to set a lap time here in 10th position at the moment.
Well, he is trying to improve. He's actually trying to put a lot of time on the board.
That is true. He's definitely trying to get something in there. Anyway, he's definitely pushing hard. The Mercedes keeping well out of the way. Equazor, good man himself.
But that's keeping out of the way of Russell there, wasn't it?
Oh, stop.
This is going to be a good lap this from Cali. 35-0. Oh, Itchy's lost it.
Itchy's out.
Itchy has binned it. Yeah, he's binned it.
He is out. Not good from Itchy. Unfortunately, that is him done and dusted with in this qualifying session. Not good for himself. Losing it out of the left-hand turn just off this back straight as we're on board at Kalibak. Not good news for himself. So Big Bambino's on a lap now, running it close to the outside wall there. Nicely done under the bridge. Has to be said, these cars just look savage in these lighting conditions. Through the left-hander he goes. Yeah. Navigated that better than Itchy, it has to be said. But anyway,
he overcooked that a little bit. He lost a lot of speed on the exit there. Yeah, he validated. Yeah. He felt. I think he felt that he'd realised he'd lost that speed. So he was trying to play catch up with the rest of the lap. Oh, it's the back of Cali Mac.
Lads, I missed it.
Oh.
Missed it.
Well, Cali Mac was off the track, staying out the way. Singapore sling area, and I think Bambino, after he invalidated, might have lost some wing and understeered through the Singapore sling and just couldn't go anywhere. But in fairness to Cali Mac, Cali was off the track completely, so
he done a tang on optic.
Oh.
Yeah,
he crashed into him while he was keeping out of the way.
Pyro trying to make up for his bomb in the second last corner. He's on setting off some fireworks from his past lap.
Yeah. Looking at the race director, there's no penalties there, so that's good to see.
So it's Pyro trying to get himself a lap time here in 9th position. Definitely feeling the pressure here with 2 minutes and 20 seconds just gone on the clock. DRS wide open. He is purple, but it is on his own lap time. It has to be said. Now into these technical last bit of the track. It's just important to keep your front end turning in and to get the power on nicely.
So easy to light up the rear. Just send it over steering to the barrier. This is where he did it on his first run, but he didn't do it this time. Learned his lesson. Oh, that's a great lap. 1:33.8. Great lap time.
Savage boy Pyro. Fair play into 2nd position. We've jumped back on.
That's not far away from Assassin. That's actually some. It's like Payne's, him and Payne. That could be a good 3, but Payne's is here as well.
Well, I'm looking at Passassin now. Can he improve on his lap time? That's the question.
I think he was a 10th up in the first set. Yeah, very nearly 3 tenths up there, Passassin. He's pushing on a 32 here. He's knocking on the door for a 32.
Can he get it? Just keep the front end. Easy to lose 3 tenths. So hard to gain it. Precision driving from Assassin through that chicane there, has to be said. Across the line he goes.
Got it! 32.9. Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
Well, there you go. Everybody.
So I think we would call this like Assassin and T1.
It's definitely throwing it down for everybody there, it has to be said there. Nearly a second in front of its Pyro. Its Pyro is trying to improve. No, he's not going to now. He's invalidated, unfortunately. Unbelievable lap time, it has to be said. Jackson there as well in third, trying to improve. But, Craig, you alluded to it there. It's everybody else apart from Assassin at this moment. Who's going to get second? That's the question now. Unbelievable lap time from Assassin. Pyro has retired. So Jackson across the line into 2nd position. Great effort from himself. Great effort.
Ken's up a touch on his lap time.
Yeah.
Oh,
little touch of the wall.
Oh my god. Computers crash.
Equations on a lap and he's up by 3.5 tenths in sector 1.
Still on board of Canet here. He did tap that wall, but he didn't invalidate. Through the last 2 corners now. Into 4th. He get in 100th of a second.
Well, Nikita is on his lap. As well as he plays that.
The Carla's 7 seconds down from the Ferrari. Equator's 1.4 up at the moment.
So
0.4 seconds, that is. So he's the last one to set a time here.
So Licala's not on a lap.
Yeah, he is about 7 seconds down, Licala.
Fair enough. So Equator through this left right. Again, crew, as you mentioned before, easy to light the rears up here. A little bit of understeer through the first part.
It's a lot of risk and reward because you want to light them up to an extent where you get the extra rotation, but not so much so you end up eating barrier. Equator P6 34.899. Good lap time.
Good lap time from Equator into 6th position, as you say, crew. So that is qualifying done and dusted. Now, lads, Passassin in pole position with that 32.991. Absolute great pace from himself. He's in a league of his own with Jackson there in 2nd with 33.6. And it's Pyro having a great shout there in 3rd with 133.805. So, lads, that has been a fantastic, very entertaining qualifying session, it has to be said. A little bit up and down here and there and everywhere, but a few surprises nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, this track's got such a massive delta on it between everyone. It doesn't really do justice. Looking at Passassin and Cali Mack, Cali's 2 seconds slower. That's not that wide a margin. It's just the track and...
Well, it's the track conditions as well there, crew. I think Passassin was just able to wring the neck out of that Ferrari today. But, like, judging from last week's times to this week's times. You know, like as you say, there is such a spread of the field here, but at the same time, people getting caught out in qualifying makes all the difference.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does indeed. But this, the moisture at the beginning of the race.
Moist.
It's definitely going to be a slippery, slidey, wet thing into turn one, I'm telling you.
But a slippery sling, shall we say. Oh, it is.
Well,
it is raining.
It's greasy conditions, which is arguably more difficult than... If it's absolutely the heavens are opening, you know what you got, you know what you're dealing with. You know, if it's raining hard, it's raining hard. You know, but when it's at this area, this sort of like in-between phase, it can easily go either way. That's when you've got to have your wits about you, especially on a street circuit.
Well, I'm just looking in Jackson's garage, and the intermediate tyres are sitting at the bit.
Ooh, very nice indeed. Very nice. Getting them ready for maybe a quick pit stop if it doesn't go his way. But, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, this is the Lemony Tang track facts for you guys here today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and look at my videos. But anyway, this track is based in the Marina Bay. This track is based in Marina Bay of Singapore. It is a night race for Formula 1. Started here in 2008. Only a couple of changes there in 2013 with the Singapore sling to date. It's 23 corners, 5 kilometers, 3.1 miles. And yeah, the lap record is 1 minute 41 seconds 9:05 by Kevin Magnussen in 2018. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. K-Mags, yeah, K-Mags. Oh, and this track is one of the most famous ones for Crashgate in 2008, where PK Jr. binned his Renault into the wall on purpose.
Allegedly.
Under instruction from the pit wall with a pre-planned race strategy for said situation, so his teammate Alonso could win the race. Alonso had no idea at the time, it has to be said. But yeah,
right. Mr. Flavio Briatore.
Flavio, unreal. I tell you.
No, Flavio.
Have you seen his pictures and all, like on holidays and all? He must be doing something right.
Aye.
Anyway,
he had to quit after that, did he not?
He was banned for 10 years. It was a lifetime ban, and then they reduced it, I think, to 10 years, and then I think it was like 5 or something. People were just pissed off now for a while.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I think once Mike Mosley and all kind of got out of there and all, like, you know what I mean? A few people left. It's like, alright. Didn't your man, who else was part of that as well? Your man who came in for, he was part of the Sky Guys before. Pat Simmons.
Pat Simmons,
Pat Simmons, he was part of that whole shabackle too. He was one of the brain choices. He got banned as well. It was a good look. Oh Lord. So guys, under the wet conditions here on the warm-up lap, it is Possassin in pole position with Jackson rounding out there your front row with its Pyro and Canet in the second row. Loicala and Equazer in the third row, Coconuts and Calimac in the fourth, Itchy, Big Bambino there 9th, 10th, Oliver and Switchback in 11th and 12th, Tumba and Optic, the comeback kid, trying to keep his nose clean through the first few corners in 14th, the driver in 15th, Toad 16th, and then the players in 17th, gentlemen. That is your grid.
So, just for the benefit of everyone else, the players is in an Alfa Romeo, but pretend it's a Renault.
Picked the wrong car.
No, it's just the Q1 that was about to end. He couldn't select his car, so he did join in time, but he couldn't select his car. So
fair enough.
Let's have some pyro into this turn one, please, gentlemen.
Yeah, important.
Jackson's not too shabby in the wet, you know.
Important to keep
it looks like the Alfa Romeo is bouncing in the background. It is bouncing in the background.
He's ready to rock. The lights are on, gentlemen, on top of the stands there. Here we go. And they're away. No, they are not.
No.
Well, the lights are out for us.
Yeah, it always does this, doesn't it?
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, great start, boy. Jackson's
got a great jump. Jackson's in the lead into turn one, nearly side by side.
Oh, he's going to push him out. Oh.
He's got it. He's made it stick. That's a great start from Jackson.
Well done to Jackson. Everyone
called it.
Kelly Mack dropping down to...
Oh, big crash there. It's Oliver and Big Bambino into the left-hand side, into the wall there. We're on board of the driver at the moment here, but they're all spreading out, coming down the back straight now. Optic as well in there also. It's getting hairy down into the braking zone. Optic keeping his nose nice and clean, making up 2 positions almost. Running it a little bit wide there, but here they go now into this tight right-hander. How did they all navigate that? Nicely done. It looked like the players was into the wall a little bit. It has to be said.
Bambino's got some severe damage to the wing on the left-hand side.
Yeah, no, them boys actually, they're lucky to still be in this race. They turned left into a right-hander, it looked like, to be honest, on board with the driver at the time. I'm going to try to say his name like that all the way through this race. Let's see how it goes. So, the driver is in last place now, unfortunately for himself, getting caught out there, but we're looking on board of the Quasar. Big pressure by Itchy.
Bambino's gone.
Oh, no, Big Bambino is out of the race. In the hairpin down there, looks like. Sick buzz.
Definitely looked like you had too much damage to take the turns around here.
Well, the driver has dropped 2.6 seconds off, so they might have had a bit of contact themselves. But Bambino has left the session. Now, everyone nearly doing a Ricardo into that wall. Holy moly, everyone nearly piling it in. Could you imagine, lads?
Jackson needs to keep it tidy around here and get on the power on the straight. Assassin behind.
Oh, Jackson's gone! He's into the wall!
Oh,
no. My word, the curse of the commentator, lads.
Oh dear.
Well, there we go. We were only saying to keep it calm and collected, and unfortunately he hands it to Passassin on a play. What can Passassin do now? Is he going to pull away from the grid, or can he get pressure from its Pyro? We look at switch back there at the background, and the driver out of the last corner. So the 2 racing points not having a good start to this race at all. Optic in 14th.
Edgy having a look on the Quasar. He's going on the inside.
Having a look on it now.
Oh yeah, nice mistake. Mistake.
Coconut sniffing an opportunity there as well. As we look back, but Quasar keeping him behind.
Jackson's got left end plate damage.
Not good for himself. He got that off that pit wall incident. Lucky that's all he has, to be honest there, Craig. Definitely struggling through them left-handers though.
Oh! Pyro!
Oh, front wing is all. There's front wing everywhere there.
No wing.
Safety car. Safety car has been deployed, gentlemen. That's probably from that front wing damage there. Have you seen that, crew?
Yeah, I'm just flicking through there, and it was on the hairpin. He just lost it a touch, similar to what Jackson did.
5 pedal. Driver's DNF'd as well.
The driver has left the building.
I don't know where he's been at, but Switchback's not past him yet, so I'm looking for his car.
It's down the straight there, down to where Schumacher took out one of the guys there in 2012. But interesting all the same. And definitely Pyro has to come in for a new wing. So does Jackson. He's following him in as well, as we look at Connect going around nicely, doing for the boys. Getting some positions. Passassin staying out as well.
Oh,
is that a set of mediums? No, it is not.
It is for Jackson.
Oh my god.
Oh my word. Jackson going for a set of mediums, but it's still raining. He is not meant to have done that. I don't think so, lads. That must have been himself.
Smart move from Kalimak here, serving his 5-second pen. Changing his wing as well.
What is... I'm going to have a look at Jackson there with this lap here, because his mediums...
That's risky.
I think that's a mistake. I think that's a Jeff special.
Yeah.
He's going to go back. I think he's going back in.
A Jeff special. That's it, man.
He can't get any power down.
Who's on his strategist team? Is that the Ferrari lads, is it?
The thing is as well, what people tend to realise, what people don't tend to realise is if you've got changeable conditions like this, and let's say he has gone for it, he's gone for a gamble to go onto a set of dry tyres, you need to go on as soft a compound as possible, because it's all going to be about heat retention. Softer tyres heat up faster.
Yeah.
So when you've got the cool water on the deck, you need to have softs, because everyone else is going to pit, and then they're going to have to pit again anyway in this race. So, if it works, it works. I'll eat my words, don't get me wrong, but
I don't think it's going to work right now. Even on the TV cameras, crew, you can see in the puddles, there's still splashes from these drops coming down, like, you know what I mean?
There's still a fair bit of rain coming down, yeah.
It looks like a day for the ducks to go for a walk. Oh, nearly losing it there. It looks like a day for the ducks to go to the walk, let alone for the Formula 1 to be on slicks.
So Jackson's shaking his booty as he goes in the straight.
Yeah, Jackson there, giving us an idea what Formula 1 on ice might be like coming to a theatre near you.
more like Bambi in a shopping trolley.
What Jackson doesn't need now is that safety. No, the safety car is not going to come in now anyway. Remember that in Formula 2, it literally turned its lights off at Parabolica in Monza.
Yeah.
Itchy 5 second
5-second penalty. Oh no.
Everyone's coming into the pit lane. Loads of people into the pit lane, lads. This is kicking off. They're all on the hards and the medium tyres.
Yeah, we're at the crossover point now. Verstappen's put the hards on.
I don't think so.
Verstappen's hards, Ken, coconuts.
Jackson's got the lead on the tyres.
Oh wow!
So it has stopped raining, lads.
On the soft tyres.
It has stopped raining.
That's a great shout by Jackson.
You know what? This is what I'm saying. If he can do it, then fair enough. But it's one of them that is used his melon there. It looks like the guy who's used both sides of his brain. Because of the safety car, he can afford to tip-toe for that extra lap and come in a lap early, and it won't burn him out either, so...
Not trying to be bad. Through that corner Jackson just went through, there was a puddle on that the lap before. Right?
Yeah.
There was. And it was raining in that puddle. So I'm looking at that going, this game. You know what I mean? It's a little bit too quick now, has to be said. Great stuff from the guys, but I don't know, maybe humidity. The humidity out there, maybe.
Crew's got it right though. That's Bassassin going on the hards. He's going to have a lot of trouble getting those tyres up to temperature where it's just been after rain.
Because it's been the rain, all the rubber that was laid down from the qualifying was gone at the start of the race. So you're not going to have any. It's not going to have as much rubber laid on the deck as what there would have been if it was a fully dry race. Plus, getting them up to temp and keeping them up to temp. Granted, they're going to be able to go to the end lightly, but is this first stint, this next 10 laps is crucial for the hard runners.
What are the likes of Loikita and Oliver and Optic gonna do here? Because they're stuck out there on the Inters and it's dry now, lads.
I think they would need to come in now, really.
Everyone just seems slidey.
Yeah, the safety car's going round again, so
I would definitely get in.
It's too bad from you're gonna have to, absolutely.
Looks like they are.
Yeah, they're all in. So Jackson leads the pack.
I think with them three boys, it's just a case of you win some or you lose some. We've all been in a situation where we've done a Jackson and we've got it perfect, or it just depends where you are on the track when it decides to stop raining.
Yeah, in fairness, if that was any other track, you'd be like sitting pretty, because you know it's going to be wet for another 3 or 4 laps. You see splashes coming off the tyres even in the pit lane here. So maybe it's like one of these things, guys. You have to kind of come in now and suffer for them lap or two until the track actually does become that crossover point, crew, as you're saying.
Well, suffering on the dry tyres and it improving and it drying out is better than trying to linger on the inters and having to come in.
Oh, stop, sure. You'd be doing an AlphaTauri there in Imola. You know, they talk themselves into keeping them wet on the whole race.
Exactly. It's exactly like that. It's exactly the same situation as that. if it was the other way around and it's starting to rain, and you put the inters on a tad early, when it's still just not quite ready for them, and then the track comes into its own and comes to you, then it works. But
I was just going to say, lads, my name isn't Lewis Hamilton, but Jackson's driving a Mercedes, and it always seems to work out for them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm only messing.
Just another quick quote. I have to get this in. Timber is behind Jackson again.
Timber.
But as well, the other thing with it is that the only reason that all worked perfectly for everyone, well, for some people, was purely down to the safety car. The lights are off and it's coming in this lap.
Yeah.
If there's no safety car, then those gambles don't pay off necessarily as well as what they have done.
That is true. Alright, so Jackson now becomes the de facto safety car. It's important for him not to accelerate or brake too aggressively, otherwise he could be deemed by the stewards by acting the maggot, as want of a better phrase. But the safety, you know what I mean? Oh man, they used to do it all the time back in the 90s. You see them. What he is like, you know what I mean? So the safety car is pulled off from the guys now. When is Jackson gonna pull the trigger here?
Jackson really needs to heat these tyres up. Really.
Jackson, ooh, I thought he went there, but he kind of didn't.
No,
he's gone now.
He'll be open this corner now. Oh, Jackson's got that.
Oh, he's spinning it! The leader has spun it out of the last corner. That is a disaster for Jackson.
And he reset to track as well.
That's not good.
My word almighty, what on earth is going on? This race is kicking off altogether. The tyres were not up to temperature. Passassin has taken the lead again in front of Kenneth.
He might have got away with damage there, but there's going to be some investigation there because he'd reset to track when he didn't need to.
Right on the track line as well.
Right on the racing line. Kenneth's over the back of Passassin now, though.
Yeah, the tyres, the heat temperature will be different, so let's see what connection he can do. He needs to get past them quick.
He needs to do it this lap. Ken's got to take this opportunity now and try and get a little bit of a gap.
Taking the aggressive approach in the braking zone. Passassin running a little bit wide. Kenneth ever closer, but not close enough to take advantage. Can he get a good run out of the hairpin? He's trying to get the power on. Nicely done. He might have a sniff down here, lads. It has to be said. He's not in the overtake
DRS.
though.
He needs a DR. He needs to get in the DRS. There's no DRS for that for laps.
Full overtake, I would have been blowing me beans down that straight if I'm honest. But anyway.
It might just not be long enough. The start finish straight is going to be your best opportunity. He's going to that corner and punt it.
Can he stay close enough though? With Passassin, you need to take every sniff you get.
Oh,
here we go.
Passassin's got a better exit.
There we go. What can that do? Everyone nicely negotiating the corners. I think Toad. Oh no, Toad's in the pit lane, so that's all right for himself. Right, Kenneth trying to get a good run out of here. Below his beans with the ERS down the straight. He is not doing it.
He's keeping it ready for the DRS, which is a very wise decision. Staying in touch.
He's just keeping tidy, aye.
Fair enough. We look at Pure Jackson with Timber on the outside. Coming into that left-hander. Nicely done by the guys. Great defensive work. Great racing by everybody here today. Couple of mistakes.
Right on Pyro as well. And Cali Macron players. Wow. They're all close together at the back.
They're all bunched up crew. I tell you, they're all within a second or a second and a half of each other. It has to be said, the whole grid, trying to keep an eye on as much as we can. We're waiting for that battle, as you say, lads, to kick off at the front. I'm having a quick look down the grid here, but it seems to be status quo.
Yeah, Passassin is burning a wee bit of ERS, trying to get out the DRS range, which is going to be active by the end of this lap.
Jump back on board with the guys
the straight before the end, just before the end of the first sector, is going to be Ken's best chance at the moment.
But he's almost out the second on Passassin. He's going to be out in DRS if he doesn't watch.
It's on the teeters now.
That's it enabled. DRS it enabled. But he's out.
Assassin's broke it.
He's lost a second. He has broke it.
So Assassin has broken the DRS. Sorry,
he's giving himself too. He's giving himself too much work to do there, ain't he? Now, Ken. Now he's into the DRS. DRS, sorry.
Kicking off back here with Switchback and Cali Mac, lads. Just to jump back there with that one. Cali Mac, a little tap of the wall in the exit, but they're all using the DRS now behind the players. Oh no, wait, the driver is the one I'm saying that for. Switchback.
No, he was looking. He was definitely looking.
They're all getting a bit antsy behind here. Yellow flag, sector 3. It's looking like Optic. What is going on with Optic, man?
Told an Optic have had a moment, I think, because they're way back.
Switchback trying it on with Jackson. Oh, the Avatario Timber trying to keep it around the outside. On Switchback, he tries to make a stick. What's after happening through the bridge? There's contact. There's wings flying everywhere. We've jumped on board. Switchback has to accommodate for that.
The wheels. The Timber's wheels just popped off.
I seen them virtual stick car. So the stewards will have to have an inquiry about that one. The Switchback look like may have accelerated into that accident, it has to be said. So we'll have a stewards inquiry about that one. Timber has retired from the race. He is out of it.
His car was jiggied.
Unfortunate for Timber. Sorry about that, everybody there. Timber out of the race. Sorry to see. Unfortunately, VSC out though, lads. Not a full safety car, so this race should be back up and running as soon as possible. And we are back to green. So it looks like Oliver has got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC. Easily done. That tenth of a second has cost him a drive-through penalty. Yellow flag, sector 1. As we look, Itchy is retired from the race as well. Well, so Itchy's retired from the race. Did he crash? Did he retire? I think he's just retired.
No, Itchy and Optic have just retired in the pit lane. Despite the fact that they finished the race, they're getting points. 15 pair points, remember, but anyway. Now Ken has got the issue now. He's got coconuts within DRS range behind him now to deal with.
Yeah.
Ken with coconuts. Coconuts in front of Pyro by a few.
Ken's got almost a full ERS, so coconuts is burning his.
I'm going to look back with Cali Mac and the players. It's all dodgy back here. Just coconuts, as you say, lads. Hopefully he's able to take advantage of this DRS, save a bit of that ERS, hopefully. But it looks like he might be fluctuating in or out, I'm not sure.
Assassin's not using any ERS whatsoever. It's nearly a full statement of it.
So the Cali Mac and Jackson battle is hot. Too hot.
Like Carla's right there as well, to be honest.
Looking for some hot stuff, baby, to see, baby.
Why did I see that coming for some reason?
Jackson,
got a move on him.
No, he's not. No, he hasn't. So, status
both
quo.
Had DRS. Both had DRS.
DRS train.
Yeah.
It's getting tasty. I think Oliver's got a 5-second penalty with his drive-through.
Yeah, he just tried to do his drive-through and he sped. Oh, Jackson's all over Cali. Yellow flag.
He's got the
Toad.
Sorry, that's few corners. That was a
Jackson launching it down the inside still. Oh, contact to the side pod.
A little kiss and a cuddle there.
That's elbows out by the two boys. No harm, no foul.
He almost got his wing taken off by Jackson going into turn 5.
Yeah, he did. Looking back from Cali Mac on Jackson here. Through the bridge section they go. Jackson trying to get a bit of a cutback here to get a good run.
Oh, he's got a good run here on him.
Yeah, double DRS though.
I was going to say, Cali Mac in at DRS, nicely tasty for himself there.
Yummy.
That's the spade, save me tomorrow.
Just coconuts, 3-second penalty. Jackson,
Jackson
3-second penalty.
as well.
It's one of these tracks, though. I suppose every track is like that, if you're me.
It's also very easy to pick up these penalties when you're in close quarters with, like, following someone and you're just concentrating so much and you turn in a touch early or you understeer a touch bit more. And he's up the inside, Jackson and Cali.
You cut that corner to get an advantage. That wing was pretty crossing itself as it was going into that corner.
Yeah.
Telling you, Calimac for the moment is like a mother catching his child's hand in a cookie jar, slapping it away. It's like, no.
No DRS for Cali this time.
No, he has. He
does.
Oh, he has.
Side by side.
It looks like he deployed it a bit late.
Yeah, that definitely looked like he's run away.
Oh, Jackson exits stake.
Right the outside.
Nicely done. Wiser heads prevail there, lads, I think, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Just like, keep your nose clean. There's 20 laps left in this race, it has to be said. 20 laps is a long way to go in Singapore.
It is.
And they've caught up to the players in Equator as well.
That was quick.
That's going to be, Lee Carl is going to be catching up as well. Yep, he's got sight of him at the hairpin.
He was right there. He just had to back way out when George Jackson really.
The players locking up, trying to sniff down the Quasars inside.
Giggity.
Yeah. There we go. Get some of that tire smoke into your cockpit now.
Oh,
Giggity.
Jackson needs to beware. He's getting awfully close to the rear end of that Alpha.
It's going to kick off here again, lads. Here we go. So we Quasar and fifth. The players trying to get the run in sixth with the DRS now through the last corner. What can he do down into turn one? It's all about the next few corners, though, I think, guys.
Equator's the one for me. I've been trapped with bad luck. He's got the rev glitch for me.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, he's fine on mine.
Yeah, alright with mine.
Oh, that's alright then.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's alright.
Players with the DRS. What's Quasar going to do? He does block to the inside. The players has to go to the outside. The status quo.
Contact. That brings Jackson into the game.
Jackson.
Calimax after a bit of it, and there's Licala following.
Jackson must have the red mist. After being in the lead, losing it, doing a Max Verstappen, even worse than Verstappen, it has to be said.
Lost in the lead twice. In the lead twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, a little bit.
It's getting
Great scrap this is.
The cars are going to be overheating because they're so close proximity as well.
Yeah. This is probably going to play into Equator's hands a lot more than what people think.
Yeah, because he's in clear air.
And he's on the hard tyre as well.
Yeah. Jackson's the one that needs to push.
He's wide though. You won't want to be making too many mistakes like that.
This is what we saw last season though. We saw Equator, Shane and Kinnett locked together all the way around the entire race. Equator is incredibly good around this track and is incredibly good at keeping people behind him.
Positioned on the car perfectly.
Reminds me of me. Not.
I lag. So the player's trying to get the run on Quasar here. He's trying everything he can to hold off Jackson and battle. He's in the worst position. He's to look forward and back.
The rev glitch is gone. Yeah.
Oh, but Equator's out of ERS.
Oh, here we go. No, not quite. The door is slammed shut.
He's still on the inside.
Jackson's trying it on.
Jackson,
what a move on the outside. Great move. And Calimac taking advantage too. Great stuff from the guys. They're all giving each other space now. Oh, no, they aren't. There we go. Bit of contact. Front wing gone for the players. End plate missing.
So, what does E-Class do here? What does E-Class do here? Does he let his teammate through?
Yep, he is now. He's done it already. He's lifted there. Makes sense.
Nice to see the guys having team orders. Not.
I wouldn't even call that team orders. I'd just call that common sense. If you're on the same compound attire, then different, innit? You know, Jackson needs to pull ahead to get a gap for a pit stop.
Jackson is faster than you.
Can you repeat? You understood the message.
Do I have the water or don't I have the water? Do I have the water?
I felt, you know what? I felt just as bad for Rob Smedley that day as I did Felipe Massa. Had to be said. So the players,
come on, mate. He's faster than you.
The players has pitted for a new front wing. Unfortunate for himself, Oliver bringing up the rear with switchback and Toad. Toad having a mare of a day, has to be said. I tell you now.
No, he's different squash frog than that one.
Yeah. So, Likala, I don't know, Likala. I don't know. OFR, let's call him that.
Right.
I don't know. Do you know what?
Gav,
no, he said in YouTube what it is. Let's have a look here.
Lee. It's Lee. Ka. La.
Lee Kala. Alright.
Likala.
I feel like I'm in like 4 years old again, learning how to say like.
You're good at acting it.
Getting the phonics.
Hippopotamus.
Helicopter.
Here, one of my mates before, right, didn't want to remember his Wi-Fi password. Or sorry, didn't want to change it, so he remembered it, and it was Copafifica. Fucking brilliant. Yeah, that's what the fucking thing said, Copafifica. I was like, alright. Anyway.
There's a guy I used to work with. It was he couldn't say caterpillar. It was caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
My mum can't say aluminium. She says aluminum.
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 She can't say aluminium. There you go. Anyway, there's a race going on.
There is a race going on. That is true.
Callie Mack in the pit lane.
I'm thinking Jackson's tires are starting to go off because he got away. Now he's Equator's pulling him back in.
Callie Mack's on the softs. Interesting.
15 laps to go. 16 laps to go.
They won't last.
No, I think he's going for the fastest lap already.
Probably, yeah. He must be doing a two-stop. If they do last, I'll eat my hat. I can't remember the strategy around here, if I'm honest with you, but...
If it's brand new sauce, I think it's 13.
Ooh, the players' little kiss on the rear end of Oliver.
Jumping on over them now. This is the battle. This is the battle on the track, yes? Yes.
Don't talk to me, I know what I'm doing.
Nicely done. Pulling
side
out
by side. Giggity.
Sweet. Callie Mack has a penalty. Trying to gain advantage in them soft tires behind. Seeing the players making a move, but Oliver is keeping them behind for the moment, making them go down the inside here. Oh, a bit dodgy, lad. Gee, Mac.
That's an ambitious move there.
Bit sus that, wasn't it?
You don't want to see that. Yeah, it was a bit sketch. Sketch, hey, as Jackson has given Equator back to position, boys.
Yeah, his tyres are definitely going off, I think.
So, Passassin in the lead on his hard tyres, 10.7 seconds in front of Canet in second. Has to be said, Passassin's just running away with it at the moment here in the skid area, but a safety car can alleviate all his advantage, so he doesn't quite have it just yet, it has to be said. So, Canet there in second, I keep saying just to be said. Just Coconuts in third, Pyro in fourth, Equator fifth, Jackson in sixth. Like Ela, I don't know, I can't remember again. Right, the players in eighth. Right, Callie Mack in ninth.
The players is actually up 9 positions. He's actually done pretty well. He's only carrots to be the big move.
Go on, the players.
Yeah, he didn't qualify, did he?
No, he didn't. But it's still, in this track, it's still a fairly decent manoeuvring.
1, 2, 3, 4. Takeaway 5 possibly because they would have crashed. So just Coconuts and the players. But the players is doing really well, as you say, Craig, up into 8th position at the moment. Being hassled, though, it has to be said, by Callie Mack in 9th. Assassin on 11, Lapold Hards. How long do the Hards last, lads? They still have to come in for a pit stop, wouldn't they?
I was thinking they need to come in for a soft one.
I'm not sure, you know. The Hards, you might get away with it with a hard tyre.
I'd say Assassin might try it out in fairness, just for the crack.
Yeah, because it's 12 seconds ahead, so...
Well, the thing is,
Canetti's on medium.
He will do because...
Oh mighty, Callie Mack has just taken out the players. Did he? Yeah, he just took out the players. The players has left the session there. His AI is rejoined there, but he is just Callie Mack into the end there with his fresh softs on the players' old tyres there, just getting the advantage and just spun him around in that left-right Mickey Mouse chicane underneath the stands there, lads.
I'm not sure if the players' connection had something to do with that.
Maybe, because there was front wing damage.
If he's losing connection there and he's catching up in that area of the track, it's not a particularly fast area of the track. So for Callie Mack to have got such a good run, and then the kind of collision that they had, it was more of a pushing him around the corner. It wasn't an impact. So that would suggest to me that an AI control has kicked in, so the car's slowed down ever so slyly.
His front wing is still there, has to be said. So I
don't entirely think that is necessarily Callie's fault as such, but yeah, it could be due to connection or something. But we'll find out.
On the back of Coconuts.
Oh, he isn't.
Going back to what you were saying, Gav, with regards to Persassin and his stops, he knows that everyone behind him, with the exception of Equator, who he has a big enough gap to, will have to stop again. So, because these mediums will not go the distance, with the exception of Lee Carler, but like I say, he's behind Equator anyway.
So it could still shape up to be something interesting now, it has to be said, with, well, I keep saying that fucking word. Excuse the language. Lap 18 of 31. Unbelievable. The players has joined back in, so hopefully he can regain control of his car and finish out this race. I think you're right, Crew, with the connection problems.
It just seemed to be coincidental that before he'd even finished his accident, he'd left the session, so...
Right.
I don't think it was an intentional or an act. I don't think it was a human versus human thing, if you know what I mean.
I didn't see that now myself. I just realised after the accident that he had gone, and I thought that was like efficient rage quit mode. You know what I mean? Where like you have it down as like start up, start X gone. You know what I mean? It's like good luck.
Yeah. He's back in his car. He's back straight in his car now, so he's that was a connection issue, I think.
Good. Nice to see the players back in this race.
All the timing screens have all disappeared again.
Yeah, I was just realising that I don't have them either. So that's 15 seconds in the lead. Kenneth just crossed the line. Just Coconut's about to do so. 2-6. Oh man. It's Pyro is piling the pressure behind, it has to be said.
Coconuts has got a lot of ERS in reserve though, compared to Pyro.
It'd be interesting there, actually, to all our listeners out there. How many times have I said it has to be said? That would be interesting to get a count after this one, because I have literally scribbled it on my piece of paper and put a big X through it, telling myself not to say them words ever again. I tell you, like, every time I say them words, I realise I said them, and I think to myself...
Thing is though, Gav, if it has to be said, mate, it has to be said, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Yep.
It has to be said.
Anyway, okay. Right, what else can I say for that one? Let it be known. Duh. Pyro. Oh, crying.
Hear ye.
Here,
Oh, Coco's had a little bit of slide.
I'm gonna go for a quick smoke, boys. Be back for a few minutes. I'm gonna leave it on board of this battle.
I don't think Pyro's got the speed.
No, he's in too much dirty air.
He's not got. No, even then, I don't think he's got enough on straight at all. His downforce must be playing because he's not actually catching when the DRS is open. He's just going to have to outdrive him. He's not closing quick enough. Yeah, he's not closing quick enough. And Coconuts isn't using his, so that would say the setups are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dropping right back now, he's almost up to second back. Well, switchback is getting up behind the arena.
Craig!
I don't know.
It started to rain.
Oh, so it has.
Oh, interesting. It started to rain again.
Yeah, it's going to spice it up.
Wow.
Well, this actually might play into the medium's hands a bit better as well because they'll be needing to pit soon.
Yes. And as well, with the tyres being a softer compound, they'll maintain the heat marginally better than the hard tyres as well in that crossover period. Cali Max in the best seat for this at the minute because he's on the softs.
Yeah. He's also, I've just noticed, Assassin's, I think Kinect's had an issue somewhere because he's just dropped like 8 seconds.
It's raining on my face.
Oh no.
Pyro has already jumped in for Inters, he's done it early.
That's not good. It's interesting.
It's a bit early yet.
Yeah, I think he's called it a bit early as well, to be fair. Oh, close the 3-second penalty again. Switchback is right on the back at Oliver. Actually, they just swapped places. Oh, Oliver's going in front.
It's going to be a good gauge this if we have a look at Pyro versus Cali Mack. Granted, Cali's on the soft tyre compared to the rest of the field, and Pyro's on the Inters, so we keep an eye on that gap and see what happens with that. That's when we can. Cali is pulling away. The Inters aren't quite there yet, I don't think. Oliver Sequeira's coming for him as well.
Yeah, there's definitely a grip issue for Pyro.
Yeah.
But you don't want to burn them out though, because that's the thing. If you put them on too early, they're going to overheat.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the time, Passassin, Canetti has got no answer to Passassin. It's like dropping 4 seconds a lap. I think Pyro's just done it too early.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate. I think you're right. Cali Mack is in the pits. Jackson's put the Inters on.
I mean, where's Jackson going to come? He's out in front of Pyro. That's definitely not working out. Oh, Pyro's managed to get it.
Right up the backside of him. Giggity.
a bit too close to her comfort, I think.
Yeah. See, just look just on board very briefly then with Lee Carla. He's weaving on the straights to get some heat into the mediums.
Yeah. So the temperature's dropping off on the tyres.
Yeah, Passassin stays out.
He's actually got a pit stop in hand.
Yeah.
Coconuts is taking his time going around the corners.
Yeah.
Kicking off, boys. I see the rain has arrived.
It has indeed.
Oh man, Jackson.
Ken stays out as well.
So is the Coconuts, is he?
Quays is catching up to Coconuts.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that.
Jackson just ran wide there. Poirot gets the run on him.
The DRS is still on.
Tight battle on back here. Maybe they've jumped the gun a bit too much, so they're stuck in their own battle here. Jackson, excuse me.
I think the hards are actually dealing with the rain a little better than the mediums.
They are.
I suppose most of the more tired. I think the mediums are on their last legs anyway.
Yeah.
They'll have to come in for some wet tires soon, though, lads. It's still raining out there, so it's only going to get wetter on this track.
Oh, moist.
Yeah, Lee Carla's gone for some wets now.
It's definitely getting moist out there.
Well, there's Jackson going. Oh, sorry, Switchback going past Poirot.
Pyro's had an issue because he's dropped places.
Oh, yeah, no, him and Jackson were battling.
Yeah, he must have ran wide or something.
Yeah, because Jackson was in front of him.
Equays has just taken 2.5 seconds out of Coconuts in a lap and a bit.
Yeah, the tyres are going in the mediums.
Look at this. Go on, Equays. The man himself there, always battling really well, keeping his nose in till the very end.
That's Passassin in the pits. This is the gauge. He's got the intermediates ready and he's in. Oh, it's like a very slow pit stop.
That took a moment, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Glitch. He's just coming down to our final sector just now. That's how much the gap is.
Unreal.
Yeah, Ken's in.
Ken's in as well, yeah.
Sector 2. Toad's had an issue. He's on the medium still.
Equator's still going down on the hards. I wonder if he's actually feeling really comfortable on those tyres.
Oliver Sakara is putting the softs back on.
What?
And a new nose cone.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Quasar was really slow out of turn 3 there. He's struggling. He is struggling. He's started struggling now. He's for too long. Pyro's retired.
Pyro's gone.
Pyro's retired on track, has he? He has? No.
It just said he retired.
Yeah, he binned it. He's... Oh no, he's
retired
on track.
No, he didn't. He didn't bin it. He pulled off. He retired on the track.
Unfortunate stuff for Pyro here. He kept his nose in at the moment, but technical issues have foreseen the Red Bull driver. So that was unfortunate stuff for himself.
Ken came in for mediums. He didn't put the inters on.
Oh.
So we've got some different strategies playing out here. Can he catch Quasar? 16.3 seconds between them.
Switchback's on the back of Jackson. He's on the hard. Jackson's on the inters. DRS is still on.
I think Canet might have Quasar by the end of this race. He's gained and hand over a fist. He's gained over a second already. 15.6. This is coming down to 15.5, so just about a second now. So it's 15 seconds between them. Oh, Canet!
He's had a slide there. I've seen that. That was squeaky bump time.
I'm telling you now, he was nearly facing the wall for a second.
Backside like a rabbit's nose.
So Canet pushing hard on these mediums. He needs to keep them temperature in. That's the trick here. If he loses that, he is out.
Equator's in the pits. DRS is off.
He's actually timed this just right. Maybe a lap too late, but
So what's Connect gonna do? It's not raining in the last
Staying
sector.
out. Staying out.
It is now.
Being on the mediums.
Right.
Where's Coconuts? Because this is where Equaza and Coconuts find each other out.
It's on the start finish now, Coconuts.
Yeah, the Equaza's still in the pit lane. He's just getting out.
Oh, it's just close. Coconuts has just jumped him.
Yeah. So that extra lap has probably cost him.
Yeah.
The players is right on switchback, but switchback is on the hards. He's taking it easy there. He's not taking. He's going into the pit lane. So yellow flag sector too. Looks like Kea is in the wall.
Carly, yeah.
Yeah, on his hards. So it's definitely intermediates now, lads.
Yeah, but Canetti is struggling to keep that car in that straight line.
He's going to do well to come back out in 5th place here, Ken, I think.
He's not got the speed. He's going wide everywhere.
Yeah, he's definitely missed a boat here, I think.
I bet he feels like the H removed in his car.
Whoa, I'm telling you, he's looking like a rally driver more than anything else out of that corner.
No, just remove the H and that's how he feels. He's an ass. He's losing 2 seconds a sector.
Yeah. Should have came in when he saw Equaza come in. What was the McLaren? Off, it's Oliver.
Oliver on his softs. He'll have to come in now as well. A low 11th place. A lot of people having issues
seconds
today.
the difference. 41 seconds to first and second.
He's staying out.
That's wow. Why?
Well, he's 6 seconds in front of just Coconut, so maybe he's trying to keep on for this second position, lads, with that penalty as well.
The penalty, yeah. Coconuts have got 3 seconds, and everyone except Equaza and Assassin and himself have got no pens. So
5 seconds, five laps is a bit much to ask for.
Agreed, but like you said, I'd have been putting the inters on there and just gunning it on the inters.
Yeah.
So this race coming to a close, lads. 26 out of 31 laps done on the clock. Assassin is in the lead, as we said before, by 44.6 seconds. 45 now from Canet. But Canet, it has to be... Oh, nearly said them words. Canet is on the mediums, though. Let it be known. So, Coconuts... be careful.
Hear ye.
Coconuts in third on them intermediates. So Equaza in fourth as well. Jackson in fifth. Good recovery drive to a certain extent from Jackson. He definitely will feel disappointed with today's race as it's after unfolding.
I think if he stayed in front of Assassin, I think he had a chance of holding him up, to be fair.
I think when you look back on it, right, he's lucky he didn't bin it into the wall and lose a wheel. So anything after that is...
Twice.
Yeah, is lucky. So, yeah, he had the pace and he definitely had the opportunities, but bring it home, that's the main thing now.
Coconuts has caught up to Ken.
Yeah.
Equaza is catching.
Oh, Ken's just hit the barrier.
He's going to have to go in. He has to go in. He's no damage, but yeah, he needs to get new tyres.
He needs to change his boots, doesn't he?
Aye.
It's just a gamble that paid off.
The wet weather's need to stay going. He's sticking it out.
Stayed out.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna stick it, but there we go. Coconuts on the inside. Bit of a squeeze on the exit there. But Canet knows the fight is futile. No point. So Equaza now is next to catch Canet. And he's also trying to catch just Coconuts as well for the second and third position. So how will this pan out before the end, I wonder, guys?
I think Ken's just done himself out of the podium here now. Oh, hang on, someone's off.
Switchback is in to the wall down. Done a Danny Rick down there. He doesn't have any damage, but he went straight on.
Yeah, Equator's through.
Nice. Jump back on board. Back at the guys there.
So Equator been hot pursuit of Coconuts to get the 3 seconds he needs.
He lost
he's pretty much on it, isn't he? In around 3 seconds.
But he was dropping time to Coconuts on the tyres, so he needs to get his finger out and keep it in there.
I think he lost a bit behind Kenneth there as well.
I was, but he was always inside of 2.9 before, so he was never even. He was just matching pace and no more. He's going right up now though. It's 3.6.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Craig. I think Coconuts might just have the legs on Equator here at the closing stages of this race. Kind of hanging on there in his mediums, but I don't know. Fair play to him. It has to be. Ooh, fair play to him.
No, that one deserved it though. To be fair.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I just see. The players has that gearbox glitch for myself. Connie Mack there in 7th.
Coconut's using these to overtake just to pull away to tell you what he needs.
Could have
I
done
think
better.
Ken's alright here, you know, because everyone behind him's got heavy penalties. So he's effectively got a 14 second gap to Jackson. And effectively a 20-second gap to the players. DRS has been enabled as well.
Oh, the rain's stopping. It stopped again.
Ooh.
The rain has stopped again.
With
The viscosity has changed yet again, gentlemen.
3 laps
Canet's
to
the
go.
only one on hard on a set of
Dry tyres, yeah.
tires. I don't think he'll gain the whole minute, but anyway, he might be able to catch Equator up in front. We got a yellow flag out there.
He's catching Equator already. He's catching him now. Oh, wow.
Equator's sliding around that track now.
Oh, wow, Ken.
Ken's grip's coming back.
Yeah.
Can Ken get Coconuts? I don't know, maybe I'm getting excited here.
Oh, you're getting a bit moist.
Being a bit moist.
I think he can. Come on, Ken.
Ken,
My old teammate. Come on, Ken, you can do this.
If this actually works out, he's played an absolute blinder.
Yeah.
Crossing the white line.
Yeah, Toad has switched to softs. The rain has stopped.
Canet is right on Equator now. He just needs to be patient.
Oh, don't cut them corners, Ken.
Oh, Equator squirrely through them. He knows it's only a matter of time. Here we go. Look at that.
Is it Equator going for the fastest lap? He will be. He's going in. He's changing the tyres up.
Ken, super wide. But can he catch now? Just Coconut 6.3 seconds in front with 29 laps out of 31 on the clock.
He only needs to be within 3 because of that penalty for Coconuts, and he's already down to 5 nearly now, so he's catching.
They're all coming in. Jackson's in. Everything. Look at the rears on that intermediates. They were bald. It's like inter slicks.
Inter slicks. I like it. I like it. So that's about everyone in the pit lane, as you say, guys. Connie Mack staying out there is 6th, but Jackson there out on a set of softs. Can he catch Connie back? Switch back as well on the
Ken's within 3 seconds now.
Oh my god, this is getting fruity.
Jumping on board.
Coconuts was 6 seconds in front before before Equator went in the pits, so
that's less than a lap. Less than a lap. He's got 5. He's on his rear now. He's got DRS. Wow.
What an absolute blinder.
Oh, nearly out of the back. Oh, he's nearly losing the rear.
Take it easy, Ken. Take it easy, mate.
You've got plenty of time, Ken. He's got 2 laps and you're right on his backside.
Come on, Ken. I'm telling you, leaving no room for margin there. No margin for error.
Yes, Ken.
Passasa's going to the pits to get face offs.
Yeah, he's going for the hat-trick. Fastest lap pole position and the win. Which you can't blame him when he's got a minute gap.
After a pit stop.
Well, yeah.
After a pit stop. As we say, Passassin and Tier 1.
Yeah. Kendo has played an absolute blinder. It's only 30 seconds now, though, so the pit stop has taken its toll on Assassin's lap lead. But Ken has played an absolute blinder, guys.
I'm not being funny, but I think Equator could be right on Coconuts going into the last couple of corners because he's taken seconds, not milliseconds, seconds out of lap out of him.
He's got 2 laps to get 12. He's got two laps to take
18 seconds.
Well, no, he doesn't need that. He needs less. He needs 15 for the because Coconut's got a penalty.
Yeah,
and he's within 8 seconds already. No, sorry, he's not.
16
and a half.
What can he do?
Wow. By the way, 15 seconds. 14 seconds.
This is doable. This is doable.
Fruity! 12.
Oh, I tell you guys, this thing is kicking off at the end. Who knew we were going to have such a mad end to this PLR race?
Inside 10. Inside 10.
Who's going to do this?
Possassin's on his last lap. Possassin's on his last lap, everybody. Just to let you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
We're too engrossed in the battles at the bottom.
100% man. 7 seconds. Oh, my word.
It could do this in 1 lap at this rate. He only needs to be within 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And he's down to 6 now. 5-8, 5-5. Wow.
What a drive for 2 laps.
This is what I'm saying about these soft tyres. I've been saying that when it's these changeable conditions, oh my word, he's done it in a lap. He's done it in a lap. 2.8. He's done it in a lap.
He can actually overtake.
The Prey is in front. Just going to jump on board of Assassin.
Oh my word. He just took a second and a half in 2 corners.
Here we go.
Oh, Coconuts is going to get another P4 in a row. 3 in a row, that is.
Wave goodbye. Oh my word, Coconut's hard luck.
This is like our race last season in Russia. Right at the end.
Can't believe it, but guys, gonna jump back on board at the main man himself, Assassin, coming through the last few corners now. We're on board with him here through the last corner. Taking another outstanding PLR Grand Prix win.
That's the slap as well.
Yeah. Fair play to Assassin as we look back now at Canet is second, 30 odd seconds down the road, but yet again, what an outstanding performance by Assassin. The interchangeable conditions.
I've got to say there that Assassin has just taken it and just ran with it, but Ken has played an absolute blinder there for P2. That's a fantastic result for my mate Ken. Well done, Ken. Jackson's just passed Coconuts on the road.
It's falling apart for Coconuts, man. He doesn't have any tyres left on his wagon almost.
He's definitely in their slicks.
Yeah, in their slicks, I tell you. I think they're baldy.
Yeah, look at the rears on Coconut.
I think they're baldies. Equator rounds out the top 3. We'll jump back on board. Baldy here, just Coconuts. 10
Jackson
litres.
P4.
Look at that. 5th position for Coconuts.
It's still a great drive by Coconuts to get himself into that position.
Absolutely. He stayed up there.
You have to roll the dice, and have to roll the dice, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Today it didn't for Coconuts, but it looked like he had the pound C for quite a while, guys, until that rain stopped at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, whichever way we'll be having that same conversation with regards to Coconuts and Ken, but it's just a case of which way around and who would be saying which part. If it stayed raining, what happened to Coconuts would happen to Ken, and we'd be saying that, and vice versa. So, but yeah, just how it goes sometimes.
Driver today, the players, but yeah, crew. That's it. That's the way she goes, as you say.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Great race from everyone, though.
Cliche bingo everywhere.
Great race in this PLR race with Assassin taking the top step there lifting the trophy in the Scuderia. Nice to see. We won't be seeing it anytime soon, I'd say, hopefully this year, but the countries representing behind there with the flags of the drivers. Great to see once again, guys.
Is Possassin old enough to have a beard?
No.
You can have a stick. You can have a stick on one.
Yeah, draw it on. Get a Sharpie.
So that's it, everybody. That is Possassin, your race winner with Canet, with an outstanding performance there with strategy in second, and then Quasar also in third with strategy. Jackson there in fourth, Coconuts fifth, Players in sixth, Toad in seventh, Calumac eighth, Switchback ninth, and Lykia rounding out your top 10 with Oliver in 11th also. But yeah, what a great battle between Coconuts, Quasar and Kenneth near the end there, guys. Strategy played such an important role for that podium positions.
Excuse me.
Absolutely, yeah.
Possassin taking that dominant win, as we said before. Unstoppable Possassin the Assassin. That's it, there we go. Somebody needs to get in here and show him what's for what. Unfortunately, I don't have the pace. So the call goes out there to anyone listening. If you know anyone who can get in here into the PLR Championship there, love to hear from you. Love to see us in here. And we always try and make room for people when we can. But yeah, guys, great racing once again from Tier 1. I didn't know which way to go.
No, it was brilliant. It was a good race. That enjoyed that one. Let's get the chaps in for a chat.
Try to get the podium
I'm on it now.
Here. Be interesting to see from Possassin's point of view how he kept his concentration through that race with no one really battling him, and then also with Connect with that strategy, more importantly, to see what made him stay out. Possassin, how are you getting on? Congratulations, great race win once again from yourself.
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you. That was one hell of a race there.
You're telling me you are doing great, man. You seem to be the unstoppable Possassin the Assassin. What are we meant to do here? You tell us. Like we've thrown everything at you at this stage, and you seem to take it on the chin and move forward. So, is there anything that can crack your shell?
Well, I mean, it's been just a great season so far. I've been doing my best, and I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a place where I mess up. There always is, but right now I'm just doing my best, and it's working, and I'm glad.
Yeah, great race once again from yourself.
We thought we were going to be on for a good one there with Jackson getting you off the start.
Yeah, that was I tried to get the best start possible.
What was that then? Was that more so you just not quite getting the best start, or that his was fantastic?
I had a decent start. I mean, I don't tend to have the best starts in the world, but I feel like I had a decent start. I mean, he just has good starts. Anytime I ever race with him, he always beats me to it.
Great racing nonetheless. Quasar, congratulations on your third position. It didn't quite look like you were going to get there until near the very end with that strategy call. Fair play to you.
Oh no, I couldn't believe it, man. But the track just went really dry. It's such a weird one. Like, the track gets really dry quick, and it gets wet really quick as well. So
you said
in and out of the pits.
You said in the chat there as well, don't count you out because you're a strong finisher here. You won here before, so you really showed your.
I was messing about.
It's all right, man. You really showed your knowledge of the track there today. It has to be said.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Good drive again from Possassin as usual.
Thank you. Good race from yourself.
Cheers, man. It was hectic.
I don't think we're going to get anything from Ken, but I just want to say, Ken, that was a great strategy call in the end.
Yeah,
he's just messaged. No, he stayed out on his mediums.
How did he stay? How many laps did he do? Did you check?
No, I think he pit, but he pit for mediums.
I can't remember in the end.
Yeah, he picked for the
yes,
mediums.
he did. He did medium.
I pitted. You put it in, and he put a new fresh set of mediums on.
Okay.
And then when it stopped raining,
why he was gone. Yeah.
yeah, and then everyone else had to pit.
Yeah, I was quite surprised about how dry it got near the end. I was really hoping for it for a possible fastest lap, but
man, there was
I'm glad
puddles.
it dried up in the end.
There was puddles on one corner, like halfway through the race, like full on, like puddles with rain splashing in the puddles. And then, like on the main straight, the DRS was open. It was like, how did that even happen? Like, what's going on?
It's like they pulled the bath plugs out, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. Really was.
Yeah, it was a crazy
But
race.
Ken just said in the Discord he didn't realise he'd be doing it. My bad, but he only speaks French anyway, so he didn't think it'd be a good idea. Ken,
Okay.
it was absolutely excellent, mate. Great shout, that mate. Well done, P2. My old mate Ken, good lad. Très bien. Très bien.
Oui. Très bien.
Oui.
E.
Right.
All right, gentlemen.
That's that.
That's ourselves here from the PLR commentary booth. Don't forget to subscribe to the PLR channel, everybody. We also have the Tier 2 races on Wednesdays and the Tier 3 on Fridays. I believe as well the F2 was on Thursdays now, crew, isn't it?
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday, the 3rd.
Thursdays in there too for everybody. So don't forget to get in touch if you like what you see. Do get in contact. Join our league. We will always have more room, and the more the merrier, as we say. No BS here either. So you're not going to get kicked out for saying, oh, what's the story. So all right, everybody, it's been myself. It's been a pleasure. I'm Lemony Tang, crew, Craig, as always.
Hello.
Merci.
All right, let me get this going.